leather?
I already put leather.
Okay.
Did not take it?
It did. I'm not looking at your exact equipment. I'm looking at your character sheet directly to get all your stats inputted. So okay. Oh wait, I need to give you arrows. Arrows. Boop. Equip. Quantity 20. Boop. All right. Now I need to give you actors. I need to duplicate configure permission. Owner. Save changes. Now I gotta remember how to add player configure settings, I think.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, give me GVS. Save and return. Okay. So when you go to join, there should be one for your name, GVES.
Okay, let me refresh right now.
Yep. And then
Yep, there I am. And then pass.
give me one more second, because I am configuring the permission for you. Save changes, and then I need to go to 5e. Model pack templates, tokens, and then heroes. There we go. Okay. And then we will put you on the map. Okay. Do you see a town map right now?
Oh, do I have to make an account when this just hit join session? Oh, there.
No,
There you go.
no. Just click on that IP I gave you, and then all you have to do is just
Yeah.
go to your name, click on that, and just hit join game. There's no password, nothing.
It made me do that too. Did you start a new thing?
I'm here now.
Look. Yeah. Okay, so Bird is the guy in the green. You're the gentleman with the two short swords. Right here. That is you. For right now. That's your character token. Okay. So number 7 is where you guys are at. This is the local tavern, also / guild house. All right. All right. So then we will go to. Okay. So you can click and drag your character. If you click on your character, scroll up and down, you'll actually rotate him.
Control scroll.
Oh, sorry, yeah, control scroll. If you double click on him, you actually see your character sheet. Actually,
No, wait,
I need to change this right here.
Yeah.
You said control scroll, right?
Yeah, you hold control and scroll. You can rotate.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
My armor class hasn't updated even with the scale mail attached. Should I change that?
Hang on. Let me look at it. There you go. All good.
My armor is 16.
It shouldn't be.
On D&D Beyond, it's armor class of 16.
Oh, you do have a dex modifier.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
I just didn't know if that was in play or not.
It does have an effect on things. Okay. All right. So you guys find yourselves inside the inn, the Sanguine Dawn Inn. Let's go back inside. If you see, just
GViz also up on the right side. at the very top, the different tabs and stuff. If you go to the second from the
E-
right, compendium packs, and go down to items, if you find anything in game or obtain anything, that's where you find it.
Okay.
That's how you add it to your
I
character.
might have to change the permissions. I don't know. Let me double check. User management.
Oh, all the characters are still there,
Okay, yeah,
except
you're.
for
I
what?
took them out. I took them out. So I add your characters and remove your characters as I change scenes.
Okay.
So
Okay, it just made me restart again.
Same here.
Yeah,
sorry,
all right.
I had to I had to change permissions to allow you to add things from the compendium and stuff like that.
Okay, and what's the dice roll in the system? The dice is
So in chat, you literally just type in /roll in whatever dice I tell you. So like, say if I want you to roll like a d6, you'll roll
yeah.
a d6 that way. If not, you can double click on your character and then click on the word. So like if I'm saying do an animal handling check, you click animal handling. I'll pop up a window saying advantage, disadvantage, or normal. Typically it's normal unless I say roll with advantage or disadvantage. Click on that and it rolls it in chat for you. And it'll say your name and what kind of check skill it was and what kind of save. And if it's a saving throw, I'll tell you it'll be a different option for that, which is your 6 main stats.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
So apparently
Uh,
my character's on a table on barrels dancing. Apparently.
so
He's
you
doing a
find your
jig.
post and back inside the tavern. Noticing the same individuals are still here drinking their life away. Morris, what the hell is your name? Mork. Yeah. You enter back inside the tavern. You walk up to the bar and talk to Reswin once more.
Okay. So we're just continuing from last one you said?
Yeah,
Um,
basically continue where you were from.
okay. Um, does he notice that Sinner's character is missing, or are we just acting as if?
Well, no, Sinner
Um,
told you that he was going to go rest or whatever.
okay.
So you know he
Um,
left to go do something else.
yes. Okay. So I walk up to what's his name again?
Reswin.
I walk up to the bar and ask Resvin for an ale, um, and a tall one at that.
Ooh, you actually got money this time.
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, Reswin walks over,
And then I
pours
also
open.
yell at Jeeves, what's your character's name?
Just
Do
for the
you?
test, for this test one I'm doing to figure it out when I learn it, I'll go Jeeves. But next
Okay.
one be different.
Okay,
Well,
so I yell at Jeeves to get off the counter. Come have a seat.
get off.
I hear you, and I'm like, get off the counter yourself. I'm enjoying my barrel dancing.
All right. Then once that happens, the Resman comes back over and goes, "Ooh, that'll be 1 silver for you, since you want such a tall one and you're a big lad."
I pay him my
Okay.
silver.
He brings over this giant goblet that's probably like 2 gallons worth of fucking ale, just sets it in front of you.
It's
You
like
see him,
nothing for me.
and as he slams it against the counter, the bar top, some ale spills over and goes, "Ooh, you might want to be careful. That one might give you a hernia."
I downed it in 3 swigs, being the Goliath I am. Um, and I sigh, as if I just encountered something unfortunate.
Reswin grabs your cup and takes it over to pour you another one. You seem to be sad there, lad. What's wrong?
Well, and I keep my voice down to a dull roar, as so not to be potentially overheard or to be
Uh-huh.
sound any louder than I need to be. It turns out there's some funny business going up at the Wizard Tower.
Well, he's a wizard. There's always funny business going on, ain't there?
Yeah. Do you know he's got a huge ego? I mean, his gift shop is literally nothing.
Oh, he's
The stuff of
fantastic, ain't it? He's just in there. He's selling a little bit of everything.
Then I shout.
I guess so.
Then I shout out. He also his fiance left him for another man with a bigger piece.
Well, that would explain why he's so self-centered. I'd grab the. Do I have to pay for this ale, or is this included with the?
Oh, you can drink it if you want to.
Okay. I down this drink, and when he goes to grab it again, I wave him off as if I don't want another drink.
Oh, that's gonna be
Um,
another silver, anyways.
Of course it would be.
You know, every bar does that.
Yeah. I pay him my silver piece, and with that, I ask him if I could ask a general question.
About?
Where, like, in what direction have all the goblin? This is a goblin attacks, right? Have all the goblin attacks been happening?
Outside the front of town there. If you go head towards the river, there's a forest there.
Uh,
Towards the
alright.
entrance to town. It's probably exactly where the guildmaster told you where it was.
He wasn't very forthcoming about too much information.
I'm pretty sure he told you exactly where it was.
No. With that, I stand up and I go ahead to go talk to the guild master. And on my way, I stop by and I grab Jeeves up by the collar and set him
Leave,
down on the floor.
leave me
It's just
be.
like,
This is too much fun. Even the soldiers
yeah,
are entertained.
we have to go work, buddy. I'm sorry, and I
Fine,
can't have you spilling all that ale in case you knock over a keg or something. I can't afford it.
fine. But next time we come back, if the fish shot's on you.
If we make it back, who knows in this world?
Deal.
Follow me and don't say too much. Also, I wouldn't recommend climbing on any more tables or counters, at least not in here. So I head over to the guild. What would you call this? Um,
Guildmaster's
yeah, the guild
hall.
master's room or hall. I enter, um, and I go down to inform the guild master about the wizard's tower.
Okay, so just FYI, Jeebus, when you go to walk
Hmm?
through a door, you have to go through the door. So you have to like line it up with the door and then go through. Because if you try to go through the wall, it doesn't work for you. Like
Okay.
I can do it, but you guys won't be able to.
G-Viz, do you have anything to add besides your jig?
Get me an adventure. Let me get something to kill. And let's get drunk after.
Don't worry, bud. I have an adventure for us. I tell the guild master basically generally what's going on about the funny business going up the tower. Um, Let him know that if he wants to put out a posting, he can, but I wouldn't recommend it for any first timers.
Okay.
Or anything.
What? Why did it do that?
What did it do? Do I have to do a check or anything?
No, you're fine, dude. I don't understand that. Okay. There must be some sort of hash code error. Okay. He looks at you and he goes, "All right. Well, that sounds fine. Wizards have their odd going ons, but we'll look into it. Did you take care of them goblins yet?"
We were actually on our way heading there now. Some things happened, got a little sidetracked. Just wanted to give you like a heads up, just in case any
Oh,
funny
okay.
business happens. You know,
Sure.
yeah.
Whatever you say.
I go to head out,
Okay.
feeling that I had said enough. Um, Divas, is there anything you want to do before we leave?
In a drunken manner, I say, let's steal the guildmaster's stuff, or should we
Uh,
not?
I wouldn't recommend it, being as how I had to take a loan just to join this.
Excuse me. You want to take my stuff? What was that? You might
Oh,
want to
this is
speak up a
great.
little bit higher.
Oh, this is great. I
Ignore.
am gonna step outside.
I'm just drunk right now. Leave me be.
How
I
about you
come
get
back
out of my
in.
sight and I'll
I
forget
come
what you
back
said?
in, grab him by the collar, and drag him outside.
All right. Alrighty.
Um,
1, 2.
onwards. Oh,
Oh shit, that's funny.
that's
All
not. I
right.
didn't realize I'd be the undrunk one there, and I just had like what 4 gallons of ale.
Yeah, but you're also a 300-pound man.
Well, no, I'm a 300-pound Goliath.
Oh, my bad. A Goliath. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So you're back inside. You're outside the city. You're standing outside the tavern, looking around. You hear the rustling and bustling of the city. You hear a marketplace up ahead. You know that there's a armor in town. Is there anything else that you would like to do while you're in town?
Is there anywhere where I could exchange money? Like, I have a gold piece. Is there any way that I could change it in for like silver pieces?
Probably any shop like the one you were just in. Why do you need silver piece?
Go and get some information maybe or so. Um, Jeeves, is there anything you want to do?
Let me check my equipment. How many bows? How much stuff I have?
So like I didn't add any of the
Oh,
like less stuff. I added your weapons and shit like that. I didn't
Yeah,
add like the
that's
lesser items.
yeah.
Let me
oh,
see. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot to add one thing on you.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
So, 2 weapon fighting. Does that
Uh-huh.
mean I
Nope.
roll?
Nope. We already been over this.
Well, that was a long time ago.
It was like less than 3 days ago.
So, but yeah, that's a long time for me. I'm just saying, I rolled once. Um, but is it the dice equivalent to what I would roll for 2
No,
weapons?
so so like that, you go to your inventory. It should actually be equipped to your weapon attack roll. Effects. Hang on. No, so you can attack with one short sword and then the other. It's 1d6 plus 1.
Okay, so I am
And you have
prepared.
oh sorry,
Says
1d6 plus 2 because you have hand access. Never mind.
yeah. It's nine's the wait, is 8 the shops?
So it'd be number 9 is the shop, 8 would be the town center.
Okay.
Which would be the armor shop. Do you want to go to the armor?
I was thinking of going to the armor. Yes.
Okay.
Jeeves, what do you want to do?
I'm good I'm good right now.
You good right now? Okay. Is there any general shops actually instead of
The trading
um?
post that you passed when you came into the city.
Okay. So we'd have to go all the way back there. I'm actually prepared to go travel to fight these cowboys.
Are you? Are you really?
Why are you gonna post it like that? He psyched me out. Well, he's still in a drunken stupor.
I mean, more than likely he'll sober by the time you reach her.
Yeah.
In my current stupor, before we go, as I hear you, if I, before I say anything, I say one for the road.
Oh no. I head over towards the blacksmith. 8, right? You said it was 8 in the town
The
square,
blacksmith or the armorer? They're two separate things, dude.
or the armorer.
Number 9.
Okay, so I head over towards number 9.
Okay. Hang on. PC. Let me bring you both in. Merrick. And where is Mr. Yevis? And then Dandrel. Okay, still working on some of the tokens, so bear with me. Activate. Okay, we're at the shop.
1 second. Please, I have to do something.
You have to do something.
Yeah. So I walk in.
Okay.
I can't walk in because apparently. Oh wait, yeah, I can.
You
That
have
was
to
weird.
line up through the door.
There's okay. So there's a block here. There's a block here. I can't go. That's fucked. I couldn't do that a second ago.
Because you didn't open the door.
Right. I am looking for a shield.
Okay.
Is there a particular are there signs or anything around directing me to different places?
So like I said earlier, and just to inform Davis, so later, eventually, when we go onto maps like this, so like each of these tables will actually have their own loot pool where you can actually click and look at a table that will come up and purchase items off that table, which will remove it for everybody else. Like, so if you buy the 1 of 1, it will remove it for everybody else, and then they would have to purchase. They can't purchase that item, things like that of that nature. I haven't gotten that far yet. Still trying to figure out the system. I just know that it is capable of that, and I've downloaded the module to do that. Okay. You notice that it is mostly accoutrements for clothing, so leathers, nothing truly of like steel. There are some magically imbued items, but nothing that you see that would be considered a shield and sword of that nature. That would be more the blacksmith. But yeah, you could ask the shopkeep.
All right, I'll do that. I walk up to the shopkeep.
Oh, hey there, tall, dark, and handsome.
I walk away from the shopkeep.
Where you going?
No.
His
I
name's
just
wrong.
ask. Do you know where I can buy a shield around here?
Oh, I can give you a shield. What are you looking for?
An actual shield. Something I could use to be sturdy enough to go into a fight with.
Well, darling, it depends on what the shield's made of. Are you looking for a leather shield? Are you looking for a shield made of iron, steel, mithril? What are we looking for?
Preferably a metal shield.
Well, then you might want to go see the local blacksmith. You
With that
silly
information,
goose.
I move away from.
He's also looking
The
for
shopkeep.
a new person in love. His fiance left him.
Oh, hey.
Okay, hold on.
Hey.
How does he know that from our earlier thing?
I know our earlier conversation. Did we talk about that? You're just so
I
good.
walk
Yeah.
outside.
Locks the door. So
He's
how
very.
you doing?
I kick down that I can't walk through that person apparently.
Door's locked, baby. Shucks, another one got away.
Don't worry, he's very shy.
All right. So, do you leave? What do you do?
I leave. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing, Jeeves?
I'm
He's just
gonna
a
find.
comic relief.
I'm just gonna find you another fiance.
That is
What
now
is
his only.
Henceforth, this great journey to find a new lover.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're back on the open world map.
I head straight over to the blacksmith.
That is not the blacksmith. That is the market square.
Where's the blacksmith?
Hover over the boxes.
I don't have boxes.
There's literally icons on top of those numbers.
No, there's not.
Should see those.
They're not here.
All we see is just numbers, but no icons.
Yeah, a number and a dot.
Okay, there's supposed to be. Okay, so blacksmith would be. So I'm like you're reading through icons. Would be number 2.
All right. Well, then I head the road towards the blacksmith.
Okie dokie.
Where did? Hold on.
I
we
don't
seem
know.
to be
I don't know where
missing.
he went. I don't know where he went. I don't know. Don't question it. We're just going to the blacksmith. Hang on.
Okay.
Shit, I need to.
Jeeves, where'd your character go?
I don't know where my character went. I'm still. It's just on my screen.
He's still in the shop.
In that case, I tell you that I'm gonna go find you a woman. I'll meet you at the blacksmith.
He's just running around town. Will you marry him? How about you? Just like yelling, just screaming at like random passerbyers, just drunkenly yelling at them.
Wow, I really traded down today.
I'm gonna. So let's see. In this town? Where is the most common place where a single woman would be?
All the single women, all the single women, all the single women. I don't.
Hold on. What kind of character is he?
He's a ranger.
He's a ranger, and he's not a bard.
It's sure. I don't know.
I think he picked the wrong.
I don't worry about it.
Class.
If I picked the wrong class, don't worry about it. It's this test one anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I'm currently doing, and I tell him before he goes. That's what I tell him. I'm gonna go to a place to find a girlfriend and bring to you, see if you like her, and I'll meet you at the blacksmith.
Okay. So.
What the hell just happened? I have
What?
to reload application.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, look, I found it. Wait, no, I am a different. Where am I?
What the fuck? Why'd you change?
I did it. That's not me.
No, wait, it's because your names are so fucking similar. Just hang on.
What do you mean our names are similar?
Merrick and Morick. M-O-N versus M-E. Pick the wrong guy.
Wait,
sorry.
Merrick was the other guy.
No, Merrick is the fucking guildmaster. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, shut up. Just
Okay.
shut up.
I'm just gonna roll right now since if I'm just here, I'm just gonna roll. Let's see what I got just for picking up a good woman for him.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Slash roll.
So you just double click on you, and then all you're gonna do is when in your attributes, you're gonna click persuasion. Okay. Right on performance plus 0 to charisma. So you're just gonna click that, and then it'll roll it automatically in chat.
So it's just normal. Okay, perfect.
Okay, so you got a level 16. Okay. Give me a second.
Oh no. That is so cool. I'm hearing blacksmith noises every time I come near this anvil.
Yeah.
How do you get in here? Oh, there's the door.
A fucking door. Why are you going in? You're just gonna leave your fucking companion? Wow, what an asshole.
Yeah.
Where is my companion? Still outside in a drunken
Yeah.
stupor?
Yeah, but I rolled 16 to find you a good woman. I was gonna do a whole bit in town, but since I'm here, might as well just and it's testament. Yeah.
Okay. You brought along a young lady of handsome features. She has long blonde dirty hair. However, she's dressed in religious garb with
Oh no.
with a Bible to the or religious text to the local god of Tiamat.
I yell to you. I found you a good woman. Come over here.
I walk over. I give him a slap upside the head, and I apologize to the lady for my friend's
I heard you want to
actions.
hear the good word of Tiamat.
I would have to pass on that.
She
Madam.
grabs you around the. Actually, make me a dex check real quick. Jesus
I can't believe this is happening.
This is D&D for you, bud.
That's
Okay,
funny.
so she goes to grab you around the wrist, and you move your hand out of the way quick enough that she doesn't grab you. And she looks up at you with a very large smile and says, "You must hear the word of Tiamat."
So wait, she's okay. So she's religious, right? So is she bound to this area? I ask her, "Are you bound here?"
I go where Tiamat needs me.
And if I said Tiamat needs you to help us defeat some local goblins,
You're not Tiamat, nor are you a prophet. You don't know the word of Tiamat.
and what does Tiamat say?
Tell me what it says on his great word of page 137.
Yeah, you lost me there, hun. I apologize for my friend.
Out of
A little
character.
too much ale.
Out of what I'm saying, this is out of character. What I'm gonna say. If I were you, I would just try to maybe bullshit, just to see, or at least inquire about about that role. Out of character.
So basically, he's trying to help you, bud.
Yeah. I apologize. At this moment, I cannot stay. I have a duty to do. But I'm pretty sure my friend here could use the word of Tiamat to help sober him up and make him a better person. Would you mind telling the stories in the ways that Tiamat did? And I back off.
Jeeves, make me a dexterity check.
Wait. He's drunk, so does that affect his dexterity at all?
I would be disadvantaged for sure.
Yeah, so he would roll on disadvantage. So he basically with disadvantage or advantage. So advantage, you roll twice, you take the highest. Disadvantage, you roll twice, take the lowest.
Okay.
So when he goes to roll, he'll actually click on it and it'll say ability check, or you can also do saving throw. Doesn't matter.
I'm just good disadvantage.
Okay. Doesn't matter what he fucking rolls unless he rolls a 1. He fucking failed.
Can't roll a 1. Oh, I guess he could.
Okay, so this teammate acolyte grabs a hold of both of your wrists and yanks your hands in real close and brings your faces close together and goes, I hear that you would love to hear the word of Tiamat. Let me tell you about it. With just like the
Okay.
creepiest smile on her face and just so happy. She grabs your hands and she tries to start walking you away to tell you more about the word of Tiamat. Our Lord Tiamat will give glory through flame and acid, and hellfire will purify our land. What do you do? Do you try to bullshit her? Do you just walk along with her? Do you resist? What do you do?
I have a great duty. I have to go help my friend kill some monsters. Oh, goblins, I forget.
Are you just not going to help Bird or what?
Happy with my success of finding a babysitter for my drunken friend and not having to deal with the religious fanatic, but still have the chance of adding someone to our party. I walk over to talk to the blacksmith.
So you just fucking leave him?
He brought this up. Okay, he's drunk.
You're just like, fuck you, guy. I'm out. I don't want Jehovah's Witnesses. Wow, Bird. What an ass.
Hey, maybe he'll learn something. And at least I know that he'll be decently safe.
Why would you try to help? You know that. Okay, whatever.
Okay. This is my thought process. Okay, he's drunk, going around spewing across the entire town, trying to get me a new lover. Okay, and the only one that he could find is a religious fanatic trying to force the word of what is it, Tilbit?
Tiamat.
Tiamat onto me. Whether it's in a romantic way or just because they're just
maybe that's
obsessed.
The first person he found.
You never know. That's true. You never know. It's gonna be half an hour. I've been looking, an hour, whatever. I don't know. We don't know the distance. The distance from where we were to the.
Yeah. You're talking maybe 400, like 300 to 400 yards outside of town.
Okay. Okay. So instead of walking away, what I do is I ask her, "Hey, do you mind just staying here by the tree? My friend is a little out of it, and the last thing I need is for him to go get himself in trouble in town. I'll be right over here."
Everybody's out of it when they don't have the word of Tiamat.
Well, I have some things I must take care of. If you would mind keeping my companion company.
We'll take him to the Church of Tiamat. He'll be free.
I am sorry, he cannot leave. He has very bad social anxiety.
Are you saying that you don't believe in Tiamat?
I did not say that. I did not.
Are you saying that he's unworthy of Tiamat?
Okay, I'm about to. He's got this condition.
Oh my god. Okay, go on. I want to hear this.
I want to hear this too.
He has trouble sitting down. He's got these very sensitive spots on his bottom. And I'm afraid that he'll go and he'll get himself hurt. And he also has some fragile legs. He can't stand for long. I promised that I would take care of him, and I can't leave him. I have some errands I have to do, and I have to keep him close by. Also, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but he is very flirty, and I'm afraid that if he gets into a church with a bunch of ladies, some things might not go so well for him.
Make a persuasion check.
You're gonna be bad. I'm about to lose my friend.
Well, luckily, Tiamat gathers all, both men and women, and he won't have to sit or stand for long. He'll be kneeling for most of the day.
As I hear this, I'm gonna go climb into a tree.
Make a stealth check for me. See if you sneak away.
Disadvantage again, or
Go with advantage on this one because she's not looking directly at you.
Woo!
Okay, you successfully make it in a way to the tree. And as she turns away from Mork over there to look for you, she looks all around and she wonders, where'd he go? She turns around to Mork and asks, where did your friend go? He seemed very interested in the word of Tiamat.
Do I notice him sneaking away?
You kind of seen him like sneaking away behind her as she was talking to you.
The well, this is what I was afraid of. He likes to run off on his own, and I have to keep an eye on him because he gets himself in trouble a lot. I do apologize. I have to talk to the blacksmith. Would you mind going and looking for him for me, please? I'm sure he would love to go to the church.
Perfect. I'll go find him. And she wanders off, looking and looking for sir.
Oh my
sir,
God.
where did you go? Come back. The Lord of Tiamat will always welcome you. Okay. So Jeeves, you're now in a tree, cowering, and Morris, you are or what? Mork and Mindy over there. You're standing by the tree.
I decide to take a nap in the tree while he does his thing.
As you're hiding, you fall asleep in the tree. Now this tree is snoring. What do you do, Mork? What do you do, bird?
I go in search of the blacksmith.
All right.
I hear someone working at the forge. Is there someone here, or is he not here? I don't know if you're like looking for an icon or not.
There you go. Hey, how's it going? What can I do for you, sir?
Hello there, sir. I am traveling adventurer, and I am looking for a metal shield for my journeys.
What kind of metal?
What can I get? How much would a steel shield cost me?
35 gold.
I've got what? Yo. um.
What yo, dog?
No, that's out of character. That's like me to you. I'm just like 35 gold for a steel shield.
You have to imagine steel is very difficult to make in this time.
True, true. How much would an iron studded shield cost me? So a wooden shield with iron studs.
Um, 10 gold.
Oh.
Is 10 gold too much for you, sir?
Well, I have 1 gold. I may have to come back.
1 gold is not even worth my time of doing it. It takes many days and much intensive labor to build these things.
It's true. Dang, this is expensive economy. I will see you soon, kind sir. I turn to walk away, back to the tree, and I yell up at Viz, hurry up and get down. We don't have time to lay away the day.
You hear me snore still.
I pick up a rock and throw it at him.
Make a strength check.
Oh, there it is. A
Oh,
16.
oh. Jeeves, you take 1 point of damage from bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I didn't realize my hands were bigger than most people. I realized that I had thrown a small boulder
As
instead
it
of a rock.
cracks you across the head and you fall out of the tree and it starts to bleed.
Ah, I'm awake now.
I'm awake now.
And now I just, instead of being drunk, I'm just have a hangover.
You definitely have a headache, I can tell you that. All right, what do you guys do? Do you
I pick him up and look at his wound. Tell him, you'll be fine. It's nothing but a scratch.
You're right. We've been through worse.
All right.
Let's.
And I go. I was like, "Are you sober now?"
Yes, I'm sober now. Let's go fight.
All right. Let's get out of here before what's her name comes back. Did we even find out what her name was?
You didn't ask.
Fair enough. So we go to leave.
All right.
And what's this place? What's number one?
Number 1 would be number 1 is not found.
I love
Ignore
that.
number 1. Number 1 does not exist.
Number
I
one
love-
victory royale.
404 page not found.
All right. So I make my way up this road.
Uh-huh.
Until I get to about here.
Uh-huh.
And they said the goblins, okay. So the bartender
Mm-hmm.
said that it was over the bridge.
No. Near the bridge.
That was near the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not near a bridge.
I mean, technically you are near a bridge. The whole city's surrounded by 2 rivers, you know.
Isn't this the bridge?
Huh? What, this? No, this is a path up to the tower in number 4. Do I know that this is the spot we have to go?
What do you mean?
Like,
Do you know that's the exact location?
yeah, or the region, the area that I'm looking for.
Nope. You didn't ask enough questions to determine that, so.
All right. Let me hear. I'm at a loss. What's number 3?
Okay. All right. So
Answers, man. Answers.
I'm gonna give you a hint. If you okay, so number 3 is the church.
Oh no, we are not going there. Oh god.
What do I say? Hint, you are both rangers.
Oh wait, I have my preferred terrain is forest. So I can
Yep.
track them.
You could look for tracks, yeah.
All right, I look around for any signs of let's see. I don't know.
Of things.
Yeah, I look around for any clues as to anything that's been around in the area.
What kind of clues? Blues clues?
Tracks.
Okay.
If there's
Make
any.
a survival check.
15.
Okay. So you notice tracks that are leading in both directions in the woods. So some in the path off to the left, some in the path to the right. You notice them going into both sections of the woods, almost like an ambush was being set up.
Evaz, do you notice anything?
Well, it's
Like this is in-game me talking. Look around. Do you notice anything?
So that'd be survival check.
yeah. Give me a sec here. Uh,
You're just looking up at the sky, looking at birds fly by, going, "Wow, what a day!"
Some ranger, right?
I'm a handler.
And just remember, he's that friend of yours that's a little bit of a, a stoner. Like he's in some other world right now. Okay, what do you do? Do you go into the woods to the left? Do you go in the woods to the right to investigate further? What do you do?
um, I'll go to the right.
Okay.
And
So you're gonna
then
cross the field, or are you gonna go back around number 4 through the trail? What are you doing?
number 4. You mean number 1?
Okay, yeah, number 1.
Yeah.
It looks like a 4.
I
There's an
will.
icon on it for me, so I
Yeah.
can't see.
I'll travel down this little path.
Okay.
Looking, and then I'll do another, I guess, survival check for more clues. Would it be survival?
Sure. Go for it.
Nat. Oh, that's a 19.
No,
22. I was about to say nat 20, but
that isn't at 20.
well, it's a
Oh no, yeah, you're not right.
it's a
19,
30
sorry.
22.
Yeah. Okay. So you look around for clues. You notice that these are animal trails leading into the forest. However, from what you can determine, it might actually lead up to where you think the ambush was being set at.
I in game. I'm like, do you want to check at number 1 if has anybody seen anything?
Yeah, maybe they can tell us if anything's been weird been going on, or about the area about where things have been happening at.
Okay,
We
so
head
that
back
would
to
be
number 1.
yeah, that's definitely the 404 not found. 404 not found.
We'll just pretend don't you don't have to change screen. You can just pretend somebody would talk to somebody. Then.
Okay. You walk up and you see an elderly couple there. And an old woman beating a man with a shoe as she's screaming about something. You can't quite discern what. What do you do?
I knock the door and I'm like, "Hi, we're on a mission. We're on a quest right now, and we just like to inquire about any weird occurrences in the area."
Oh God, Leonard! It's another one of those acolytes. Get rid of them.
Oh, all right. Here's a copper. Hail to you, mate. All right, get off my lawn.
We're not.
The old
Excuse
man
me, sir.
turns away from you and starts like slowly walking away.
Excuse me, sir. We're not acolytes. We're not here to cause you any problem. We just
Well, then you
because we-
pay me a silver.
I passed him
Sir.
I passed him a silver.
Okay. Have a great day.
Closes the door.
I bang on the door again, a little more insistent.
Oh God, it's the damn acolytes again. Oh, fine.
He opens the door.
Hail to you, Matt. What do you want?
We just want to know if there's been strange things happening on the road lately.
Yeah, there's this giant 7-foot man standing on my front porch.
Anything prior to me?
Yeah, there was a drunk man that showed up here too, with a very tall man.
I'm looking more like earlier in the week. You notice any ambushes?
Oh, well, you gotta be specific.
Any robberies? Goblins, maybe?
No, all the bandits are gone. I don't know why.
Bandits?
But, no, there's those little green fellas. They've been running around in the forest lately.
Could you point us in the direction of where they've been?
I don't know.
The
Maybe the
forest.
forest behind my house.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you
I
for
gotta walk
information.
off before he,
Hey, you
dies.
owe me a silver for that information.
Have a good day, sir. And we slowly walk off.
Damn kids! Guards! Get the town guards!
You better pay him, Bird. You know he gave me. I paid him already, but you don't silver, okay?
You paid him already for that information.
Yeah,
We
but
don't owe him anything.
he get additional information. Hey, at least we can do.
I'm not paying him any more than what we already gave him. We paid him silver.
You didn't pay him a
He
goddamn
closed it.
thing.
He
Jeeves
paid
did.
him. Yeah, for information. And then he closed the door on us.
You didn't. You didn't. One, you got to be more. You got to be very specific when you talk to certain characters, just because of like. I'm trying to give you a mix of like all the characters you can run into. You can run to very basic ones. You can run into ones that have other kind of personalities like him. He thought you were acolyte, so he didn't want to fucking talk to you. So he made you pay for causing him trouble.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So,
are you heading into the woods? Are you going back to Leonard and giving him another silver? Are you going to go kill Leonard's wife, Louise, even though she loves him deeply? And once a week, she makes him blueberry buckle.
I head towards the tree line.
Did you know Louise's favorite food was snozberries?
Snozberries.
Snozberries? That's your favorite bird?
It tastes like schnozberries. Okay, you guys. So you're going into the woods?
Yeah.
I stop at the tree line and do another check for any prints or anything.
Yeah.
So many checks.
Give me a sec.
Go for it.
I'll do something too.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So
nature
wait,
checks.
since the forest is my preferred thing, do I roll an advantage?
Are you inside the forest? You said you stopped at the edge.
I stopped at the tree line, so I'm like in the forest.
No. Tree line's outside. That's not inside the forest. You have to go inside the forest for that.
In order for it to be a tree line, it has to be tree.
Fine. I'm gonna tell you one thing about D&D. Don't argue with the DM. Like that is death.
Fine. I take 2 steps into the forest.
Okay, go ahead. Roll with advantage.
You said nature check?
Yeah.
21.
Okay. No, you got to roll twice. You could get better. Roll twice.
Where's the others? 21.
Okay. So you walk into the forest, you notice that you're on a game trail. There's some disturbance of like there's been things through here recently, but you're unsure if it's animal or humanoid in nature.
Okay, as I walk in, I'll go in the forest too, but I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
So, if I remember correctly, that's from the 5th edition. That's perception, right?
Yeah. So if you want to look around without like looking at, you're just like using like you're just scanning the area, that would be perception. But if you're like doing for like looking for signs of like something move through there, then you're trying to track it, it would be nature or survival.
Okay, then
whichever has the higher buff to it, typically.
Well, they're both the same buff, so let's go survival this one.
Alrighty.
And the advantage you said, right?
If it's your preferred, it is your preferred because I made it your preferred. So yeah. Okay. All right. So
doesn't he roll twice?
Oh no, I guess it does already roll for you twice and gives you the best number. Oh, neat. Because I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure out what KH means. It's probably actually calculated higher. Okay.
So should I roll again, or should I roll again, or just
no? Actually, try disadvantage for me this time. I just want to see if it gives a different.
Oh, well, I guess I'm lucky I rolled.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. So if you see where KH is calculate higher, KL is calculate lower. So it rolls twice whenever you click that for you all automatically. Okay. When you're checking with your survivor skills, you notice that there's some twigs that are broken off, like something slightly larger than what you'd typically find in a forest in this region was moving through here. But you can't quite discern what it is by the signs because it hasn't rained recently, so there's no like foot tracks.
It looks like whatever is here, the weather has made his tracks disappear. I think they might be in the middle, or they might be in the back. Do you want to split up, or do you want to stay together?
Well, we got to think. They set up an ambush up on the road, which means they'd have to find a decent place on the edge of the forest that they could look out. So either they have a lookout at the edge of the forest near the road, or they're all encamped, probably somewhere deeper in the forest so people don't come looking for them. I say we stick together just in case.
What do you think? Okay, and then do you want to just go head straight forward, or do you want to outflank them?
Why don't we work our way out near the bottom edge here? See if we can find anything along the way.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So we make our way further into the woods, trying to stay near the edge, as
Of
to not to
glory?
bring it. Yeah, the edge
The edge
of
the edge of
glory.
glory.
Okay, I'm gonna roll when I get to here. I'm gonna roll now survival.
Okay.
Just see
Is
if
it survival or nature check?
It's whichever one's higher. Doesn't matter. If they're
Okay.
equal, they're the same.
Okay,
So,
so let's go. It's normal, right?
yeah, it would just be a normal roll. No advantage this time.
Not.
Okay, you seen a butterfly flying by and you're staring at the butterfly, not even realizing that you're in a forest. You walk along and trip over a root, catch yourself, and you're like, "Fuck, where'd that butterfly go?"
I really downgraded on partners here.
Sir,
Where'd
you
you
rolled just
go?
as badly.
This is true. I am also gonna do a survival check to see if I notice anything.
Which one's higher, survival or nature?
Survival. I
Okay.
have a +2 with that, or a +3 with that.
Okay, then use survival. Yeah,
Is it with advantage or normal?
normal. Okay, so as you're walking along, you notice that there is a path that seems like there was some form of maybe equipment or something being moved along, heading north in the woods.
This way. This is north.
You've kind of passed it, so like, if you guys were like right here, this would be north right here. This path to your left.
Okay.
Okay. So traveling north, so like this way?
Yep.
Okay. I just found some tracks. It looks like something's been being moved around here.
Okay. You notice some footprints. They are humanoid in nature, but they're boots, so you can't really determine exactly what they are. You can notice that some are smaller creatures, some are larger, but nothing truly discernible from the foot traffic tracks.
Well, we can either follow it or we can try to flank it. Which one do you want to do, Viz?
Well, we don't know how many there are, so I would say maybe flank it, because we don't know how many groups there are there.
All right. Do you want to continue forward or
Let's
do
continue
you
forward.
backtrack a little?
Let's
All right. So continue forward a little bit into this section of woods.
Okay.
Do I notice anything in particular, or is it still kind of woods?
Are you trying to? So you're moving through like the thick part of the woods, correct?
Yeah, we're moving
Are
across
you
this little trail over into the thicker part of the woods again.
okay? Are you trying to do it quietly? Are you doing it loud? Are you running around cutting down trees?
Hey, Vice President, how are you?
What was that?
Oh no, one of my viewers.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, you're. Oh, you know what? I'll pull. Sorry, I'll pull your stream up. That's my fault. I'm not actually streaming this right now, but I'll pull yours up while I'm sitting here
Yeah.
bullshit with you guys.
So I'm adapted traveling
Okay.
and surviving in such regions. So I guess I'm trying to move not exactly quickly, but at a decent pace to get me across the open area.
Okay, that's fine. I just need to know like if you're just storming through the woods or you're doing it quietly.
Yeah.
Like I need to know the nature of your travel just so that I can determine what's going to happen.
Okay, yeah. I move up slightly into the woods,
Uh-huh.
and I travel across this path into this thicket.
Okay. Do you do the same thing, Jeeves, or do you?
Yep. Same thing, but more sneak. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do a stealth check to where he gets to where he is.
Okay, go ahead and do the stealth check. Okay, you move stealthily, and because of the nature of how you're moving, they can't really hear that you're moving, if there is anyone. Okay, so we're gonna change scenes. Let me bring you guys in. Badoop. And badoop. Okay. So you find yourselves inside
Two of
this
us.
scene.
Two of each of
Yeah.
us.
What? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Don't worry about those ones. I was building the scene as you guys were moving around the forest. Okay. So you're here. You notice this is like a well-moved path at this point. What do you do?
I am going to another check to see if I can discern whether it was more chaotic path, because essentially we were following that trail, right?
Okay.
That I found. We were just following it up. So I am going to check the path to see if there's a particular direction that all the prints go to more often, or if it's all still chaotic and I can't tell which direction it is. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah. Okay. So you notice that it looks like it's more of a planned path. Like intelligent creatures are making it, not just your woodland creatures moving through the woods.
Okay. There's definitely been some activity here. I can't tell if it's been here for a while or if it's been more recent. Do you notice anything, Jeeves?
Let me do.
Stands out.
Let me do a perception check.
Yep. Okay, so you actually see, you see some goblins actually moving down the path towards the ambush that was set up earlier. And they're talking to each other. But none of you actually know goblins, so you can't really determine what they're saying. But they're moving down the path towards the ambush that you noticed was being set up earlier. What do you guys do?
Do we know how many goblins there are?
He sees 3 goblins. However, you did not see them because well, you didn't roll for perception. So, you know.
Fair enough. Well, he didn't tell me he'd seen them. So.
Oh yeah.
I go. Huh?
I yell out to you. There's 3 in front of me.
Would you yell at me?
Okay, do you yell or do you like use hand signals?
Oh, sorry, hand signals.
Okay.
I hand signal to where they are.
Okay. So
Okay,
you use hand signals saying exactly their location.
Okay. So I look over and notice them. So I can see them. I whisper over to Jeeves, well, I think we found them. Should we track them or should we try to take them out here? We have a good advantage, but we don't know how many more of them there are.
Let's see. There's 3 of them, and there's just 2 of us. We can only, if we would use a bow and arrow, we could only take out 2. But ideally, but then this one is going to escape. I think we should track, but if we get a chance, we can get rid of 1 or 2. That's why I think. What do you think?
I think we need to find out how many more of them there are. So I feel like we should follow. Maybe they'll take us back to their camp, or maybe they're going to meet up with the rest of them. I go to move over to here in a stealth.
Earth Smasher
Okay, roll
Gaming
for stealth.
welcome new servant Tala need head scratches.
Thanks for the sub.
Advantage or normal? Would it be advantage
Yeah,
or
no
normal?
problem. It would just be roll for stealth. It's literally called stealth.
Right, but it says it asks advantage, normal, or disadvantage.
No, roll it for normal.
17.
Okay, you move successfully through without anybody noticing you.
Yeah. I wait here for them to move on.
I'm gonna stay.
Demons.
I'm gonna stay here, so we have 2 points to watch. Like, you can watch this direction, or you can. And I got the other side.
Okay, so you're trying to do like crossfire. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I wait for them to go down the path a little bit before I essentially am gonna try to move over here, but I'm waiting for them to move down the path a little more.
Okay. So you're gonna wait for them to move further down the path. Are you trying to get better distance? Because let me see here.
I'm trying to get across this.
Okay, why are you trying to get across there? Like, I'm just trying to understand what you're doing. This is like out of game.
Okay. So my whole thing is, if I move directly across, right, and Ojivas moves across on his side, we can essentially get crossfire ahead of us across the road if they decide to stay there. But it also gives us a little bit of distance between each other. So
so here's real quick. You're gonna get advantage with the roll because you're in stealth. You both have a bow and arrow. They are both within bow and arrow distance. You're still not seen, so you get advantage. To the likeliness of them finding you just because you shoot at them is pretty low.
Fair enough. Givez,
So
do you want to
trying to like sneak around them is actually going to probably lead to more complications than just shooting at them.
Okay. Givez, do you want to do a coordinated attack?
Well, from our point of view, there's good question. We only see the 2, and the one's still in the bush, right?
So you notice the 3 that went through. You can't see the furthest one anymore. This guy back here, but you can still see these 2 very easily.
Okay, then I would say probably let's coordinate an attack on the ones we can see, not the one in the behind the bush.
Right. Okay. All right. Is that a stealth roll? Or
So
combat
that
roll.
would actually be a roll on your weapon. I do believe that is a dexterity roll.
Okay,
Let me. Yeah, longbow is. So for you, it's a +4 modifier. So just hit. Do roll. Because you actually have. Yeah, it's a dexterity roll. So just do a dexterity check, and then we'll see if it hits.
Advantage or normal?
So you'd have an advantage because you're in stealth.
14.
Okay.
And you said dexterity, right?
Yes, dexterity. Okay, so both actually hit. Do me a favor and roll for damage. So this is where you're gonna type /roll
Okay.
1d8, and then you're gonna add 2
Okay, /roll.
space 1d8.
Yeah.
No spaces in that, and then just hit enter. All right, so you actually did 10 and 4. And then we're gonna do 2 times multiplier on that because of having the sneak going on. So you have successfully killed this guy, dead, and this guy, dead. Okay, and so this guy actually noticed that he hears the scream out of the 2 goblins dying, and he runs out here, and he looks around to see what happened.
I take another shot at him.
Same here. Same here.
Okay. As he's looking
Um,
around, he's screaming in Goblin. You can't understand what it is.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm rolling right
So
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Roll for
Dirty
damage.
20. D8.
Oh,
Another
okay.
8. Well,
All
another
right.
10.
That is another dead goblin. However, you hear charging along another creature comes running out of the woods. Where is the other one? Fuck. Hang on. There he is.
Can I see these? Can I see these two?
You hear them. They're not quite in sight yet.
Okay. I hand gestured to Morik to hold back, so we can not to kill these ones, so we can track.
Okay.
I stay hidden.
Okay. They're now investigating the dead bodies. You notice a larger creature, probably standing about 7 foot tall, gray skin, with outrut jaw, 2 fangs sticking out, looking down, smelling the dead body. You see another one with red skin, armored pretty decently, crouching down, sheathing his sword and actually like inspecting the weapon, the 2 entrance wounds of the arrows that are inside his body.
Okay. What is your travel distance?
His is most characters and creatures is 30.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think. If we do a charge attack, we could each take 1.
So you want to go 1-on-1. Okay.
Actually, what we could do is we could each shoot an arrow, right? Jabez, we could each shoot another arrow to do distance, right? Damage at a distance. And then. So we're not technically in combat yet, right?
Technically, you kind of are, but you aren't rolling it. You're not rolling for initiative yet because it hasn't been initiated. So you
Right.
did a sneak attack, so you get first initiative. That's why that other goblin moved and looked around. His
Right.
initiative was then you fired again. So
Right.
Okay, good question. Do we both see the one? We both see the. Give me a sec. Let me mark this. Do we both see the? Crap, Lens.
The gray one, right? The gray one.
the gray one, or yeah, you're on the gray one right now.
Yeah.
The orc. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we both see this one?
Yeah, you both can see that one.
I hand signal to him to both shoot the arrows at that one only, and leave the other one alone for now.
I agree.
Okay. Do you guys knock your arrows? What do you do?
Yeah, I knocked my arrow to shoot another arrow shot.
Same here. So same thing again. Dexterity again.
Yeah, it's gonna be dex check again.
Yeah. Oof. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to do that with advantage, right?
No advantage this time.
Oh, do I have to re-roll? Because I did that with advantage.
No, we're just gonna go with that.
My
So
bad.
we have a nat 20. So you get a critical hit on top of a critical hit because it's sneak. Fuck. Roll for damage, please.
Do I hit?
Yeah. No. Okay. So 14 times 2 is 28. 28 plus 2, so 30 points of damage. Whoo, boy.
He just did 30 points of damage.
Yep. As this arrow just flies at the speed of God, just flying out of your fucking arrow drunkenly. As you shoot it, you fall backwards like drunken master.
Hey, you can't say God. What was the guy's name? The god's name?
No, there's many gods inside of D&D, so godly would be still. Anyways, you fire it and you fall backwards, and as the arrow just flies like the speed of sound, it smashes into the back of the skull of this orc, and you just see its eyes roll to the top of its head and fall to its knees and straight to the ground, forehead into the ground, and it slowly lets out an incredibly loud defecation, making the hobgoblin turn to him and go, "Huh?"
All right, pause. I need to use the bathroom.
So your character takes the piss in a tree.
Roll for stealth check on that. Actually, I need to take a piss too. So yeah, 2 minutes.
16. With advantage. All right, we were back.
Okay. Let me fix this right now since I got a chance. Yeah, voice duration. Yeah, basically I'm working on different things. And then the next couple of weeks voice duration, I'm also getting somebody to make some other stuff for the stream. So when they go to washroom,
All right.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know why that sub as you're messing with the Jeebus, it's just the whole way across your screen, dude.
Yeah, I know. I still have to fix. I still have to fix that.
I was about to say with that, just click the eyeball, get rid of it for right now. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, so this guy
Is
is now dead. You have another dead guy.
While the red skin guy is
Negative.
confused.
Negative, sir. Negative. Negative. Not your turn. Calm down. He now, because you're dealing with more intelligent creatures. So this guy could determine where's about it came from. He sees that. Let me see here. Hang on, let me see. Come on, you fucker. Okay. So he charges. All right. He charges to this location right here.
Does he notice me?
He hasn't noticed you yet, but he knows that it came from this area.
Okay. So this is what I'm thinking is I'm gonna jump out of the tree to pounce on him.
Okay.
I was gonna try to do a stealth attack.
No,
I'm
you
still,
get.
he hasn't.
But like,
I was trying to, yeah, like a stealth. Bow and
Okay,
arrow
so
attack.
just hit / roll 1d20 for me, real quick.
slash roll.
1d20.
Yep.
5.
5, 3. God damn! You're like, oh,
Can't
calm
get a
down. Like,
saving throw.
murder,
Can't get a saving
murder,
throw.
murder. When it counts. I
Yeah.
can't roll worse shit. Okay, so technically, Bird, you get to go slightly before him.
Oh,
So
that was
as
our
the hobgoblin
initiative.
is charging over there to investigate what happened.
All right, I
You
have
do
to
what?
do. I notch an arrow and shoot it at him.
It's knock, but notch. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Dexterity, right?
Yep, dex check.
Okay. I'm still in stealth, right? So it's with advantage.
Sure.
21. All right. Slash.
Hang on. You fail.
Fair enough.
You,
So I
you
don't
missed.
hit.
You missed the shot. He rolled. His saving throw was better than your. Anyways, go
Well,
ahead.
how does he know I'm shooting at him? If I'm
Just
in
because you
stealth.
roll with advantage doesn't mean anything. He's a higher intelligent creature. That is the game. That is the battle system. It's roll against roll.
Fair enough.
And plus, you can't fucking stealth every goddamn creature in existence.
That would be awesome.
Anyways, so now it would be Mr. Jeevis's turn. And ask you ask.
So I'm gonna
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna jump out of the tree but before I jump out of the tree, I'm gonna hand signal after I jump out of the tree and to pounce on him
Uh-huh.
to shoot an arrow at him again.
Okay.
So
that your jumping would just be your movement speed, so you're fine. So you're within 30 feet, 100%. So you can do that. Are you going to attempt to attack, or what are we doing here? Exactly. Like, are you going to swing a sword at him to try to engage him in combat, so that he's distracted, so that Bird can shoot another arrow at him, or what are we doing?
just jump out of the tree, but be in defense, like attack, but in defense position. So Bird.
Okay.
So
So basically, you're coming out of cover, but you're staying pretty much put.
Yeah.
Okay. So then next initiative would be the Hobgoblin's turn. He's going to move up. He's going to roll an attack strike. He has, let's see here. He has a long sword. So he's going to roll for strength. Nope. Strength, ability check. Okay, what's your armor class?
Armor class is uh 11.
Okay, so it's 11. 1d plus 1 slashing. Okay, so he is using this with longsword with one hand, so it is 1d8. Roll 1d8 plus 1. Okay, so he hits you for 5 points of damage. So you're gonna double click on your hit points. You're gonna click on the temporary and take that would leave you at 8.
So I'm gonna,
So where it says hit points, just take that down to 8.
there we go.
Perfect. Okay. Bird, it is now your turn.
Okay, so at this point, the hobgoblin knows Jeebus is there, but he doesn't know about me.
Yes. That's
Okay. Um, uh, was that 30 feet exactly? Could I run at him and do a stealth attack with my hand axe?
You could attempt to. So you don't
Okay,
have to get onside the character. So like any block that's next to him is considered within attacking range.
Oh, okay.
So for some
I
reason, like with a fucking dagger, you can swing 5 feet. Like it's a little crazy, but it makes sense for the system.
I rush forward
Okay.
to try to get a stealth attack behind the hobgoblin.
Okay, roll for stealth. Roll for stealth. Let's see what happens.
Normal, right?
Yeah, just normal.
16.
Okay. Let me. Relax. Hang on. Let's see here. Okay, he doesn't notice.
Okay. So come up right behind him, and I attack with my hand axes.
Okay.
That'd be a strength check.
No, I don't think so. I think it's Dex again. Hang on, let me look exactly at the hand axes. Melee, but slashing, weight, light throw, proficiency. So that would be a dexterity check.
Okay. Ability check.
So if it was a
Normal.
two-handed weapon, it would be okay.
Wait, what? Okay,
So if it was a
check.
two-handed weapon, it would be considered a strength check. But you have one hand; they're both one-handed weapons.
Okay.
Okay, so you swing, and unfortunately, sir, he blocks it with his shield. At the very last moment, he swings up his shield and he blocks. He blocks your hand axe, doing no damage. But now he knows you're there.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeeves, your turn.
okay. As I notice how he blocks, I take that second that when he's blocking from his attack,
Mm-hmm.
I attempt to go. I attack him from the front with my swords.
Okay.
Try to try to hurt him.
Okay, go for it. So those would be that would be a dex check too, because those are considered finesse weapons. Okay. Unfortunately, as you swing those swords, he parries it away with his long sword. Okay, now it's his turn once again. So we're gonna turn him like this. So he's gonna fucking kill you. I mean, let's see. he's going to swing at you, Mr. Mork, because you pissed him off for running up like that. All right. Let's see here. All right, so he gets an 18. So what's your armor class?
16.
Okay, so it does hit. All right, so okay, so if you actually hit up on your arrows, you can actually roll the same numbers again. And if you add the +1, you can do automatic damage values. So he rolled a 7 + 1 is 8, so he does 8 points of damage to you, Mr. Mork.
Okay. How do I do damage?
So you double click on you, and then go to the temp and type in the new number.
Okay, so he does 8 damage. So I'm done.
4.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Um. Actually.
Actually.
I have Stone's Endurance, which, as a reaction, I can reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 2 once per short rest.
Okay.
So,
So you can use that again. So like reaction means you can use it before the damage is applied. So if you're going to use that, which you can, that means you're back at max health first, then you use that. So 1d12 plus what?
okay. Plus 2.
So 1d12 plus 2. So you have 11 points of damage, is what it says, right? You take half damage up to that point.
I reduce damage dealt by the 1d12 plus 2.
Okay, so
Once
you take
per-
so it as the sword swings and wails into your body, you actually move in such a way that it reflects off of you and skates across your stone-like skin. Okay, so that would make it Jeeves' turn.
Okay, I take my swords and attempt to go.
Wait, how would that be his turn?
What do you mean?
Does
It is his turn.
Wouldn't it go me, Jeeves, then the Hobgoblin?
Oh,
Yeah, you just went.
No, that was my reaction to his
I'm not here. Okay, say.
to his melee.
Oh,
Or
that's
does that
right.
count as a turn?
Wait, no. No.
Yeah, it's a.
Hang on. Just
it's
hush,
a
hush.
reaction.
Shush.
I'm sorry.
Hush. Let me look. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay, you're right. Bird, it is your turn. Never mind. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No matter.
Okay. How much health is Jeeves at?
It doesn't matter. You can't tell that. Unless you're going to waste a turn looking at him.
No, fair enough. Okay, oh. Give me a second. I'm calculating the numbers. Whoa, what am I going? No. I did not mean to do that. I attack him with my 2 hand axes again.
Okay. Roll for it.
Dexterity, right?
Yep.
11.
You swing and you absolutely miss. He dodges your attack very easily. How do you roll so good and that now you guys can't roll?
I don't know.
He knows.
Jeeves, it's your turn now, man.
Okay, I take my swords and try and go for his feet since we have less armor on the feet.
Okay, go for it.
Dexterity again as usual.
Yep. Good lord, guys. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
This is not your day. Yeah. He lifts his foot up, and actually you miss him. He steps on your sword as it's planted into the ground. And he just smiles and he laughs at you. Right. Now he ends up swinging at you, Jeeves. You take 6 points of damage. Eee.
I'm at
Eee.
3 points of damage. 3 health.
Eee.
Why? Why?
You guys, like, here's the thing. He's not actually a difficult character. You guys are just rolling like shit.
Oh, I should have just stayed in my tree.
Just let Jeeves die across the street. Like, peace out, homie. I'll pour one out for you.
I just keep shooting arrows. Just hold him still real quick. Right.
Like fucking Goku and Piccolo. Just shoot a hole through his heart. Like, he'll be fine. All right. Bird, it's your turn.
Yeah. So I attack again with one of my hand axes.
Okay. Hey! Roll for damage, sir.
Finally. So that's what? 8 slash.
So slash roll 1d8 or sorry, 1d6 plus 2. Okay. 7 points of damage.
Now can I do my bonus action to attack with my other
You don't have
hand axe?
no.
Yeah, bonus actions. It has 2 weapon fighting, which allows me, if I have 2 light weapons, one in each
No.
hand, I can do a bonus action.
No.
I have it literally pulled up right here.
I don't care.
I can't do a bonus action?
Bird, again, don't argue with the fucking DM.
But it's fun.
Okay, then you're gonna die. Like, look, no. You're downhill. You're fighting uphill. He has a shield. He has better armor. He has a better weapon. You're fighting from downhill up. That one swing would put you out of position to even take that second swing. So no. Jeeves, your turn, sir.
What I'm good to do. Are my swords still under him?
So yeah, you're still your one sword is underneath him. The other one is free.
Okay, the other sword I'm gonna point up towards his PP area.
Okay, all right, end of stream. We're done here. My body cannot take this. All right, go ahead. Roll for damage, or roll for actually roll with advantage for dex check. Roll with advantage. Okay. Somehow his hips don't lie like Shakira and he dances around it. All right. So he's going to roll his 1d20. All right. Okay, Bird, your turn.
Hey. Okay. I move up here.
Okay, he gets to swing on you with advantage.
Oh yeah, because that's
You're moving right in front of his sword.
fine.
So like you can move during combat. You can, but you're technically taking some form of disengagement to get up there. Because you're running up a hill past an enemy. Like,
yeah, he gets
think
an
about
opportunity.
it logically. Yeah, he'd get an opportunity attack. Like,
yeah.
So if you were like on a so say we were here, and you're moving around him, like so you went from here to here, no problem. Like there wouldn't be an issue. But it's because you're moving up a hill and you have to go past him, like kind of running sideways, not like circling around him. You would be attacked then.
Okay. How? This would be difficult. How big is a hobgoblin?
Humanoid. He's human size. Are you
Okay.
trying to grapple him? What are you trying to do here?
Yeah, I was thinking of maybe trying to grapple him. But I don't know. I'm looking. I don't think that's with advantage, even though I'm a larger opponent.
No, but
so
it
what
would
would that be?
it would be a straight strength check.
Okay. The straight strength. Ah. Eh,
Hang on. Okay, you have successfully grappled him.
Okay. Okay. So I grapple him and I hold him there.
You're just gonna hold him there.
Is there? Wait, I can do other things.
Okay, so you hold
I
him
didn't
there.
know. I didn't know there was other things.
It's grappling, just like high school wrestling. That's considered grappling.
Can I could throw him around.
You could attempt to.
All right. I attempt to throw him off this little ledge, this little cliff thing.
Okay, go ahead and do a strength check.
Ugh.
Okay. So I'm still gonna say you lose that one.
He rolled a 2.
It don't matter
enough,
what he
fair enough.
rolled. You're down fucking hill.
Fair enough. Well, no, I'm grappling him, so aren't I where he's at now?
Not technically, no. Grappling means you could be holding his hand really tightly.
Fair enough.
You didn't really tell me oh, hey, I grappled him around the waist. You just said you're grappling him, so I don't know.
I have a lot to learn.
I don't. Yeah, it's you got to be specific about your actions, just like Jeeves has been about attacking his foot and stuff like that. So I know what you're doing. Also, you have to think about things in a 3-dimension, and if you were fighting this in real life, how would you have advantage fighting from downhill? Never. No. But anyways, Mr. Jeeves, it is your turn. Ergo, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna take the dirt right below me and throw it and a bunch of dirt, and throw it in his face.
Okay. So which hand is that? Is that gonna be the hand he's standing on the short sword on?
The
And
one
you're just
that
gonna, let go and grab the dirt and throw.
the one that he has his foot on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Roll sleight of hand.
Advantage or normal?
Advantage. Okay. Okay. It's successful. So now he is considered blinded. So he's gonna lose his turn actually trying to get the dirt out of his eyes.
Right, so it's my turn.
Yeah, Mr. Holding Hands. What do you want to do?
Okay. I am.
So you have one free hand right now.
Right. Okay. So I am going to grab his arm.
Okay.
With my other hand.
So you're not going to attack. So you're gonna drop your other axe or put it away.
I feel like you want me to do a certain action.
No, I am trying to describe what you're doing because you're just saying, oh, well, I'm grabbing him with the hand. Trying to understand what you're doing.
I take. Okay, I'm going to different route. Okay.
Okay.
Because he's blinded. Right?
Okay.
I take my other hand axe, right, in my free hand. and I take it up under his chin, right? Like the bottom of the axe, up underneath his chin. And I try to pull him down to the ground with it. Right, so I'm still grappling him with one hand. I take my axe.
don't
try to-
fully understand what you mean by that.
Okay.
So you're putting the non-sharp end underneath his neck
Yeah, I'm
and
trying
pushing him to the ground?
I'm trying to like hook it. You know when you hook something with an axe?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to hook his neck with my axe so I can throw him to the ground and pin him to the ground.
Okay, you roll with disadvantage. Just dexterity with disadvantage. Okay. You don't do any of that. You swing and you miss as he's rubbing his eyes. So, like, you have to also think, like, you're still downhill. You're trying to reach above your head to do this thing. Because, like, you got to imagine this slope is probably like a 3-foot raise. So even if he's a 6-foot creature and you're a 7-foot creature, he's still 2 feet above you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Mr. Jeeves, it is your turn.
Since he's blinded, I'm gonna try cut off his sword arm, his long sword arm off.
Okay, go ahead. That's gonna be rolling with advantage because he is blinded.
Dexterity advantage.
Ooh. Damn, that's a rough advantage roll. For somehow, as he's like flailing around trying to get this dirt out of his eyes, you end up missing him again. Let me make a saving throw.
Why are we getting so bad at throws?
Okay, dirt is still within his eyes. He's still trying to get it out of his eyes. Mr. Bird, it is your turn.
Okay. So I move up next to. Hold on. Is this That's not within range. That's within range, right?
Yeah.
I move up. And attack him with my hand axe.
Okay.
While still. Yeah, I attack him with my hand axe.
Go ahead.
So.
Are you still holding on to him? Did you release the grapple? What are we doing?
I'm still holding on to him.
Okay.
Normal or.
Be
What kind
normal.
of roll?
Be normal.
14.
Okay. You swing and you glance against his armor, but because of its chainmail, it actually just slides across it. Mr. Jeeves, it is now your turn.
Is my sword the sword free?
Yes, it is now free. Because
Okay.
of Bird spinning him around.
I take both my swords and go for speed again.
Okay, go for it.
With advantage again or disadvantage?
This is going to be with advantage. Okay. Successfully hits.
1d8.
Okay. You can tell that he's very, very hurt. He's screaming in pain, and his foot is pinned to the ground. Okay. So now he is going to swing his mighty sword. All right. What is your armor class, Bird?
16.
Okay, he swings his sword and he misses you.
Okay.
He swings and you duck out of the way, and it just whooshes right by you, cutting down a branch above you.
Okay. Is he still blinded?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
He can so imagine when you first wake up where everything's really fuzzy. That's where he is right now.
Okay. And he's pinned, right?
Technically, yes. He's got one of his feet skewered to the ground, so I'd say yeah, pinned.
Okay. I guess I attack him with another hand axe.
Okay, go for it. Okay, roll for damage.
It's 1d6, right? Plus 2.
Yeah. Just hit up. And you should be able to have it.
Oh.
Or like maybe 3 ups, I don't know. You'll see it.
Yes.
Just keep tapping up. Okay. So you do 4 points of damage. You swing the axe. Tell me how you do this.
So I swing and I come down across the neck into the collarbone, into that area. So I just come up and I swing up over my head down into his neck, whereas in between his neck and collarbone.
As you're holding on to his shield hand, pulling it out of the way, and his foot is pierced into the ground, you pull him slightly off balance, and he screams in pain as his foot rises on that blade and is starting to be cut more. You bring down your axe with a mighty thud right into his neck as it connects slightly, a little bit into his neck, but partially into his sternum, just stopping because of his sternum. His head just screeches back with pain and with his maw open, just screaming in pain and blood squirting everywhere. He falls limp within your hands. Congratulations, you have now killed a goblin. Okay, what do you guys do?
I suggest that we move the bodies, so we can just in case other ones come, so they don't see the dead goblin members.
Yes. I have. What is it? I agree with that. With my strength, I have powerful build, so I count as one size larger for carrying capacity and weight you can push, drag, or lift. So I'm what, medium?
You're technically a large character.
No, it says I'm a medium size.
Technically, you're a large character.
Okay.
For that, because you can go one size up, you technically can move a large, so you're large.
Right. I recommend we move it over to the tree line where we're at, because it's got some trees and it's slightly elevated, so that way anybody that comes passing by would have a harder time seeing anything of that sort.
So you're trying to put everything at eye level, or because that rise is probably about a 3-4 foot rise. Okay. To where you guys are right now. So you can put them up there, you could drag them into the woods, you could hide them behind a rock, you could put them underneath the rock, you could
I was suggesting we drag them into the woods up here.
Okay.
Into this wood section behind us.
Okay.
So that way they're out of the way, in a sense. So yeah, is that the course you want to take, Jeeves? The bodies? Okay.
Yeah, let's hide the bodies.
All right, I agree with that. So we move to hide the bodies.
Okay.
All in favor?
I mean, you already asked him if he was in favor, and he's already said yes. So
it's the joke.
Okay. Do me a favor and roll a strength check, and then roll me
would that be with advantage with my ability?
No.
Or
no?
No.
And then roll a survival check also. Oh, damn, Jeeves. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You guys move these bodies. each of these bodies into the woods. First one, you do a pretty good job of covering up and hiding. Second one, or you move the goblins. They're pretty easy to move, and you hid them pretty decently. You know, it's hard to see. If you're looking for them, you can find them, but if you're not, you won't see them. Last one, you move, and you get them to about here, and you say, "Ah, fuck it." You kind of cut up a bush, throw it on top of him. It's just like draped over his head. His feet are sticking straight out. It just looks like a bushman walking around. You're like, yeah, it's good enough. Fuck it, we're done here.
Okay, I'm gonna loot the I'm gonna loot the bodies.
All right, go for it.
Yeah.
So you realize looting the bodies now, you undo all the work you just did.
No,
right?
no, not the.
No.
I loot the ones in the forest,
Okay.
but not the one that is like covered up by a bush.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not gonna loot Bushman. Okay.
Okay. So do we have to do like a perception check to what we find on them, or what do we?
Yeah, do a perception check real quick just do one,
Okay.
and I'll use it for every one of them.
Ugh.
Okay, both of you suck at perception. Got it.
Can I throw a saving throw?
2, 3, 4. All right. So in the first goblin, as you both search them, you find 16 copper pieces total on him.
Yeah.
Second goblin, you find a silver piece and 5 copper.
Okay. 1 second. So what was the first one? 16 copper?
Yeah, 16 copper. Next one's 1 silver, 5 copper. Third one is another 16 copper. Granted, this isn't individually, this is total of what's on there. So you guys decide how it's split. And then the last one, you find 1 gold piece and 2 silver. And his equipment has been pretty trashed through the battle, so it's not necessarily any good.
Could it be repaired?
I mean, it could be attempted to, but are you going to really waste that money to find out?
Could he? Which, as I look at it, I suggest maybe you can use that material, so you can be reforged again.
Right, or attempted to be reforged. I take the he had a long sword, you said? The hobgoblin?
Yeah, he had a long sword.
Yeah. So I take the broken longsword, broken shield, and broken chainmail off of him, and pack it away. And I'm assuming.
Slow down there, bud. Okay. Anyways, what are you assuming?
The goblins. I'm assuming they had very crude weapons.
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, I was just gonna take those 3 things, those 3 broken things off of the hobgoblin.
Okay. Roll for sleight of hand. Okay. You successfully take a bunch of broken shit.
Haha. All right. How do you want to divvy up the money here? Do you have money, Jeeves?
Let me check here. Wrong one. I have no. I have no loot.
So you have like no money or anything?
Yeah, right.
No, you really wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you want to take the 1 gold and 2 silver and 16 copper, I'll take the 1 silver and 5 copper, and then I say we split up the other 16 copper evenly.
Okay.
I called you.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
Okay, so he's gonna take
1 gold,
the
2
one
silver.
there, and
You
I
just
s-
added. You added a body, bud.
huh?
You added a body. So there's 2 16 coppers,
Yeah, 1 silver and one with
5
5 copper,
copper, and then
and
1
then
gold and
and
2
2
copper
silver.
and 2 silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying
When you
is,
said it, when you said it initially, you actually added another silver there.
oh, my bad.
Yeah, you're good.
So he takes the gold and silver off the one body, and the 16 copper, and then I take the 1 silver and 5 copper from the one body, and then the fourth body that has the other 16 copper, we split.
Okay.
Because I already have a gold piece. So
Okay. You can do that.
1. So 8 plus 5 is 13. All right.
Okay, so you said 1 gold piece, right?
Okay, so you get 1 gold piece.
Yeah.
3 silver.
That gets 2 silver.
Just hush. 3 silver.
Mhm.
And 9 copper. Yeah, I think I got that math right.
Okay.
It's just easier to convert those automatically into the next step up instead of going, oh, I have 137 million fucking copper.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So
Okay.
I know he has one. I know what it is, but whatever.
Fair.
Who cares? I don't give a shit. Okay.
Um,
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go do survival check.
Okay.
So because for for this area to see for tracks, to see how many if there's any other ones is like a normal route, walking route.
Okay, go for it.
while he's are we able to do a short rest?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, you could try to if you wanted to. I wouldn't suggest it.
Okay. As he's doing his survival check, I give him my potion of healing.
Why wouldn't you just go back to town?
In case we get ambushed on the way back.
You can toss it to him then.
Fair enough.
Because those potions of healing are not cheap. So
That's
I'm
true.
learning so much.
not. What's that?
I said I'm learning so much.
Oh yeah, no, it's that's why I'm not being like, "Meh, all right, fuck, you're fucked. Like,
Fair enough.
like other people, I'd be like, nah, you're fucked, like whatever. Where I'm being very like, hey, are you like? And granted, I do this with all my players. Like when they're doing something stupid or they shouldn't be doing, I'll go, are you sure? Just to give them the chance to backpedal.
It's like every time I go to make a move.
Well, it's because sometimes you're not making the best move, but that's just because you haven't learned the system yet, which is fine.
Yeah.
No issue. Anyways, so are you gonna head back to town or oh sorry, Jeeves, I didn't tell you what you've seen.
Yeah.
You checked and it looks like you may have taken out the main issue. So seems to be a scouting party of some sort that is in the lead of something else greater to maybe come.
Let's see. Is there any let's is there just let's say kill him. Is there crap. I tell Bird, do you want to just whoever has a high pitched voice is saying the a damsel in distress to see anybody else shows up.
So you want to attract more enemies if there's any more around.
Um,
Is what you're saying.
Jeeves, I recommend we go back to town and get you healed up. 'Cause you're almost dead, and you're not looking too good for what it's worth. And yeah, we should probably get out of here.
Fine, but we're coming back though.
Yeah, we will. Hopefully, we can recruit someone else to help us with it because I doubt this will be the end of the problem.
Okay,
But
so the way I play short rest and long rest as a DM, to me, a short rest is like a couple days. And because like I don't like the whole it's 2 hours. Like, no, your wounds aren't going to heal over 2 hours.
That's true.
I don't care how superhuman you are. Where like a long rest could be up to a month.
Mhm.
Okay. So just FYI, that's how I play because I don't like the whole like I just don't like it. It doesn't agree with me. So you guys want to head back to town?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So you head back to town. Do. All right. Do you head to the inn / guild hall? Do you?
I head
Um,
head town to buy a healing potion.
I recommend
So-
we head back and go do a short rest.
I was going to say a short rest would heal you up anyways.
Okay, let's do a short rest then.
Okay. I recommend we go back to the guild, and collect our money.
Yeah, the Sanguine Dawn.
Before we leave, though, I cut off the ears of all three goblins and the hobgoblin as proof.
You already left, but it's okay.
Well,
It's okay. It's all right. That's like trying to put out the fire after you already started it, sir. Ain't make no goddamn sense.
look at all them chickens.
All right.
All right. Go in to talk to Merrick. No, stop. Okay.
Where are we stopping?
It wasn't working properly for movement. Let's go in. Was I able to get the ears, or do I just tell him that we?
Nope, no ears. Didn't take
Okay.
them before you left, technically.
All right. Merrick, as you can see from my pal here, we happened upon some goblins in the woods. We've taken care of them.
Mm-hmm.
Job completed, but I don't suspect the war is over.
So you're saying you haven't taken care of the problem?
What I'm saying is we've taken care of a little ambush problem. What
So
the
you're
job
saying,
entailed.
but the job was to take out the goblins, and you just said there's more.
What I'm saying is we've taken out the goblins, okay? But I don't think it's going to be the only goblins that happen across this little town.
Okay, and like I just said,
You're making this more difficult than it has to be. We completed the job.
The job was to take out the goblins.
Which we did. I'm warning you for the future.
And you're saying there's more, so you didn't take out the goblins.
What I'm saying is I'm not going to the birthing place of every goblin in the world to prevent goblins from ever coming back.
All right, so quest uncompleted. All right, let me write this down. Okay, written down. All right, good to hear the update. Let me know when you actually finish the quest.
Asshole.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
That was out of game. Don't
worry. Don't worry.
I wasn't even talking to him. I was talking to you.
Don't worry. What do you mean?
Where'd it
I didn't
go?
do anything. You're the one that said the wrong. Like, okay,
You're
again,
messing with my mind.
I'm not messing with you. I told you, be careful what you say, man. You got to think about what you say before you say it. Because, like, in this game, if you're saying, "Oh, I stab him," well, where do you stab him? I don't know, in the hand. Well, in the hand isn't going to kill somebody. It doesn't matter how much damage you did. You know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. You just gotta be particular. And you told the guildmaster that there's more goblins coming, and as you were handed the quest was to kill all the goblins, not to stop the ambush. It was to kill the goblins. Well, there's more. If there's more goblins, then the quest is longer. Da, 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 da. Anyways, continue on.
Why didn't
okay.
you back me up in there, Jeeves?
Ooh, it's a lover's coil. I'll go over here and see if these fellas need something.
Can we take a short rest? Or
Yep.
is there something you want to do, Jeeves?
No, just short rest.
Do a short
Okay.
rest.
Okay, that where are you gonna do a short rest at?
No, where's the inn? Local inn?
This is right here. Is the inn. It's the Inn Tavern and Guild. It's a small town, so we have to multi-purpose.
How much for a room for a couple of days?
Ooh, for you, my darling, it'd be very cheap. Very cheap. 7 gold.
I don't have. We don't even have 7 combined. Apparently we're not doing out of game.
No,
Apparently we're not
fine.
doing a short rest.
It's fine. It's fine. It's only 1 silver per night.
All right. You said a couple of days, so it's
2 silvers. Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 to 3 silvers.
all right. So I pay him 2 silver.
Okie dokie. Do you pay 2 silver for a single room?
I
6
pay.
rooms?
Well, what do you want to do, Jeeves?
Do you
Well,
want to sleep in the same bed, cuddle each other? Like, what are we doing here?
Do you have a room with 2 beds?
just one bedroom's fine. I'll just sleep on the floor.
Well, we do have rooms with 2 beds, but it's going to cost you 1.5. It's going to cost you 1 silver, 2 copper.
You said you can sleep on the floor?
Yeah.
All right. I'm a 7-foot long Goliath. I'm going to need a bed if it has a bed long enough for that. All right. I will pay 1 silver. You pay 1 silver. Deal?
Yep. Already paid.
All right.
Oh god, you guys are just too much. Okay. So you end up going upstairs and spending the next couple days licking your wounds.
I love this screen.
damn.
It's blank.
I didn't get any damage.
You don't have this screen?
No.
Oh, you should have it now. Sorry, your character wasn't on the screen yet. Sorry. Okay. You spend the next couple days licking your wounds, regaining health points. So maximize your health points. If you used any special skills, you have access to them again. Do you wish to do anything else while you're resting?
I read that book on animal handling I got from the Wizard's Tower.
So you take time to read
While I'm resting. To read a book. What else am I going to do?
So we're going to have to inform Mr. Jeeves what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z. So before you were available, Bird here and another gentleman that's probably going to end up playing with us, Sinner, were at a wizard's tower, which happened to be a very chintzy wizard. And like he basically built a tower just to sell, like, think like Ronco. He was just trying to sell his own shit. So it was like, how to date in 13 days by what the fuck was this? Dresden. And then like just like everything, like any book, anything you could think of, like a bust of himself, like commemorative pen, like just dumb shit. Like just all the chintziest stuff.
He also had a couple of whatchamacallit, thieves and thieves and rapists
They
locked up
were
in cages.
no, they were not rapists. They were brigands. It is very, very different, sir.
He had a couple of brigands locked up in this creepy trapdoor dungeon, and some goblins down there. We couldn't get much further than that, nor did we want to.
Oh no! You could have went further. You chose not to.
Yeah, we chose not to, and we ended up leaving. And then that's when you entered.
Yeah. Okay. So I got to run the dog outside. IRL. So fiber, and then we'll get back to it.
All right.
All right. Or actually, how long do you guys want to run this tonight? Because we can run this.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I could go for maybe another half an hour, 45 minutes.
Okay. That's fine with me, man. All right. Let me run the dog out, and then we'll get back to it.
Okay, how long do you need? Okay. Another suggestion I could suggest you do is you could have, while I'm resting, you could have gone get that the material seed until it can get reforged.
You're right. I could have. Well, that probably would be expensive. I don't have the money for it, nor do I have the skill to do it. I don't think.
Or you could try to try and give raw material to get a lower price.
True. Or I could sell it to him to try to get more money.
That's true. Even if you don't get much for it, it's raw material he could use.
Yeah. All right. When he comes back, I will tell him that that's what I wanted to do. Good call. Where is my? Oh, so I have wood carver's tools as well. What tools do you have?
Let's see. My tools. No tools right now.
Okay. Because I have a proficiency with land vehicles and wood carver's tools. So, what languages do you speak?
Languages. Oh, I forgot picking my languages.
Oh no.
Like I said, this is the test run because I don't know the program at all.
Yeah. Get that.
So I'm not
This is my first time doing D&D at all. So
it's not that hard. It's the main thing is just gotta remember is just listen to the DM and just be specific if you got some things you have questions to whatever.
But I like to fight.
That's why.
Especially the DM. I challenge him. Have him do a saving roll.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Also, I am a Hulk hero, right? With rustic hospitality. So I have a good reputation amongst the common folk. They'll help me find a place to rest, hide, recuperate, that kind of stuff. Um, uh, help me hide from the law or someone searching for me, but they wouldn't risk their lives for me. So we can also bring that up as a potential use if need be.
Nothing you could do is maybe like go to the church and find that one person and see if you can recruit her.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, and then he was trying to make it seem like a full religious fanatic, and I was like, "Oof, how do I go about this?"
You got to come up with a way, because you have to find a way, honestly. Or you could always try to find, yeah. Maybe you don't think I think then maybe go to church and find the person the least religious.
Yeah, someone who doesn't want to be there. All right, I can do that. We can do that.
Or in the guild hall, if anybody knows anybody from the church, if they have from the church, if they can, if they assist the guild out.
Yeah. Well, we can ask Merrick that since he's the guild master, who we can go to for potential aid through the city. Since we're wide known across the land, um,
Why would you
you
be
know,
wide known across the land?
no, like the guild.
Okay.
Remember, because he was just like using this. You're known to be part of the guild, and
Yeah. Yeah. It
so
allows you to move through countries
yeah,
without having
yeah.
issues.
So what we were discussing
Uh huh.
was potentially going through the town and seeing if we could find anybody that might be favorable towards the guild in general for
Uh huh.
potential aid. But also, while we're doing our short rest, um, the damaged equipment that I had gotten off that hobgoblin,
Mm-hmm.
I take to the blacksmith to see how much it would cost to get it repaired.
Yeah. You want to do that now?
Um,
Thank you for the bit, Seth Smasher.
Yeah. No problem.
um, yeah, he brought it up, and Jeeves brought it up as something we could do during our short rest.
Okay.
So to see how much it would cost to get it repaired, and if it's too much to get it repaired, then maybe sell it to him for raw material or something that he could repair and sell to someone else.
Okay. So you want to go to
The blacksmith.
Barkins blacksmith. Okay. There we go. All right. You guys are at the blacksmiths.
Right. Um, so I go up to the blacksmith. That's pretty awesome. I really like the sound effects.
Yeah.
Um,
So I added it to some of the scenes, not to all of them.
okay.
And
Wow.
like you see how like it's actually ambient sound. So the closer you get, the louder it gets, the quieter it gets, the further away. So like I can actually put like a emitter to where it
Mhm.
comes from. So right now it's coming from the anvil. And just like this, the lights will actually have emitters too. So, and
Yeah,
like
that's
if you can see, like if you go near the window over here, you can actually look inside the smithy itself. You see how
yeah,
like you have like a view now. Yeah. So there's
yeah.
it's actually a really cool.
Um,
I actually really enjoy this system so far. So it's a pain
I
in the
yeah,
ass,
agree.
but I love it.
yeah. So I walk up to him and I present him with the broken equipment. Just say, hey, I have this equipment here. It's fairly damaged. Just curious how much it would be to repair it. If you would be able to do that or not.
Well, let me look here. Mhm. As he's looking over the equipment, he goes, "What you do? Put this through a meat grinder?"
Well,
Well,
you could kind of say something like that.
it's just stolen.
No, definitely not stolen.
Why's your blood on it?
Let's just say there's a hobgoblin that doesn't need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, definitely.
If I
My
have
buddy.
to, if I get in trouble for you bringing this and not reporting it to the gods, I'm gonna have issues here.
Trust me, no one's gonna come looking for this stuff.
Well, since I'm not sure of this, because I don't know who you are, I'm not 100% comfortable with going over this and fixing it. So it's gonna cost you to keep it, discreet.
How much would that be?
Or you want me to repair all of it?
I'll be simple with you. The only thing I'm really worried about is the shield. I will give you the left of the sword, the great sword, or the long sword, excuse me, and the chainmail. If you could help me out just fixing the shield.
Well, let me see here. And he's looking over the chainmail and he's shaking his head and cursing underneath his voice or underneath his breath. And then he picks up the great sword and sees how damaged it is, and he goes, "Well, as it stands right now, the shield's pretty battered. I will give you, I'll give you 7 copper for the chainmail, 1 copper for the longsword, and it's gonna cost you 1.5 silver to fix the shield."
So I'm getting how much in total for the chainmail and sword again?
Seven copper for both,
Okay.
and
And
that's gonna cost
then
you 15 copper, or 1 silver and 5 copper
okay.
for the shield to
Um
be repaired.
I do that.
All right. Well, I got an order from the the garrison, so you're gonna actually have to come after that. It's gonna take me about 3 days to get that done.
Yeah. Um it's okay with me. Do you think we could go a couple days in town here, Genus?
Yep.
All right. Um, so he would give me 7. That would bring me up to 10 copper, 1 silver. I'd pay him. I could pay him now for it, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So that brings me down to 5 copper and 1 gold. All right, I pay him, and then we head off back to town.
Okie dokie. All right. So, all right. First things first. Move you over to the Schmiffy.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys do from there?
So Jeebus and I were talking, right?
Mhm.
About going back to the church, try to find that woman again, and see if there's anyone at the church that could potentially help us along our way.
Okay, so
Something.
you want to find the acolytes of Tiamat.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So where Jeeves initially found her was inside the town market, the market square. Do you want to search the market square or do you want to go to the church itself?
I didn't find her, and he was drunk. So this is up for you, Jeeves.
Let's.
I don't know if you remember.
Just
Do you
like
remember where
logically
she
think
was?
about this. You walked from the inn, you went down a road here, down the road, and then you went up the road.
Yeah,
So
we
you
didn't see
probably stopped
her.
in the market square where you seen her. He grabbed her and drug her the whole way to the blacksmith.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Actually, let's check the town square first.
yeah. All right.
All right.
So we head on down to the town square.
Okay. Market square. Good. All right. Ooh, okay. I really need. Okay, I'm gonna have to definitely after this session. I'm gonna have to go through and build like tables for everything to like
Yeah.
buy and shit like that. But you know, Jabez. All right, and then activate. Okay, you are now within the town square.
All right.
It should activate here in a second, since it loads in for you guys.
Yeah. I'm loaded in. So come down. All right, bud. Does any of this look familiar to you?
Well, at the time, I knew I was walking about here. She was somewhere about. Uh,
By the way, Jeeves, I want you to roll a d20.
You can't tell him to do that. That's my job.
No, look at the stream.
oh wait,
Yeah.
Redeem 500, roll D20. Okay.
let me
Roll a
do.
D20. We'll
Roll a
determine what
d20.
happens once you roll that D20.
Oh, you lost. It's a 9.
Wait, do you do something specific for your d20?
If you get a 20, I go to another. You pick a streamer, and I say something cringy,
Oh,
but save cringy. But it has to be a
that's
D20. Has to be a 20 though.
that's funny. Well, I thought you were gonna do it in game. But that's fine. That's fine. That's funny.
Well, for you,
Uh,
I could. I if you want for you, since we're test streaming this, and I still have to figure out little things. I'll troll somebody in town square for you.
Okay. No, no,
He'll troll
no.
somebody in town. That's
What
hilarious.
what you could do is you could roll a d20 to see if you remember anything from being drunk.
Sir, that is my job to determine.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I'm just putting out
No, no,
ideas to be funny.
no.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm
roll
sorry.
D20 to see if you actually remember anything with disadvantage.
Ugh.
Let's see. 10. Okay, you vaguely remember seeing them maybe near the fountain. Maybe you just remember her screaming about something.
Do you share this information with me, or
Yes, I do. Obviously.
okay? Well, I guess that's the center place. Might as well start there. I start heading in that direction. Oh, apparently there's a wall or something there. Yep.
Yeah, you
All right.
can't walk through a fucking
Yeah.
No.
where
I tried
they're
to go.
fucking. You might try to go through a booth.
Fair enough. Um, fair enough. So go up to the fountain. Um, do I see anything?
Okay, so around the fountain, you see that it's roll perception.
You see that it's a roll of perception.
Okay, so you notice some women and children that are around the market, mulling around. You see other adventurers go, going through the wares and things that are available at the market. You don't really see the acolyte that you're looking for directly.
I look around and notice that my buddy is nowhere near me. Where the hell did he go?
You lost them. It's your
No,
turn. What do you want to do?
I didn't because just for him, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna throw somebody a random civilian. Just for
Oh,
Okay.
random.
Okay.
Are you gonna do something to get yourself in trouble?
Okay.
Oh no. What
Just
did I
know
do?
there's consequences for every action here.
I created a monster. Saving throw, saving throw. Can I throw a saving throw?
Negative, you will die. Rocks fall.
So where I'll just walk over from where I was here to here,
Okay.
and then I just yell out, Sus- "Subscribe, subscribe to YouTube, subscribe to YouTube."
What the hell is this YouTube he's talking about? I think he might be touched in the head there.
I turn around to the sound of his shouts coming over the cart here. I smack my forehead and I grudgingly walk over and realizing what the hell he's doing. Hoping he's not drunk again. As I walk up to him around the cart, I'm mumbling to myself, it's been 20 minutes in town, and you can't even. And I notice he's just being an idiot.
Just an idiot. All right.
Yeah. Do you remember anything?
Do you guys want to question anybody? Do you want to?
I feel like I'm doing a lot of the action. David, do you mind
I'll roll.
taking the lead?
I sit there thinking, just double checking it, just trying to remember, and pretty much I'm gonna roll now d20. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So you think to yourself, maybe if I get drunk again, I will remember where I was and what I did. I got to retrace my steps. So you go to a local market. The individual with the blue stripes that are horizontal, so it would be the one down the bottom here. You notice that they are selling beer.
I follow him.
Do you purchase more beer? Down bottom, down here.
Oh,
Down here
darn
by
it.
the red cape guy. Oop, too far.
What just happened?
Okay.
I
Do
purchased.
you?
I purchased two drinks to try to remember.
Okay, so that costs you 1 copper for each drink.
I also grab a drink. Is it just like beer or ale?
Yeah. Beer,
Oh,
ale,
yeah.
mead, whatever you
I
want to call it.
also grab an ale.
Okay, 1 copper.
Yeah.
You now have 3 drinks in front of you. What do you do with them?
I drink my drink.
I
You
drink
drink 'em?
my drinks.
Okay, you just pound them down. And as the second drink finishes and you guys stand there and talk for a minute or two, all of a sudden it starts to hit Jeeves.
I grab him by the shoulders. I shake him a little bit and I'm like, remember, son. Remember your times here.
Remember.
Remember the Alamo.
And he goes, all of a sudden an idea hits him. He remembers that the acolytes were standing on top of the steps screaming about Tiamat.
Let's go to the steps.
All right. To make sure he doesn't do anything excessive, I grab him and throw him over my shoulder.
I walk over. I'm walking over to the steps.
So you attempt to grapple your own teammate?
Yes, to further prevent any other romantic fantasies.
You could attempt to.
Would that be a strength test?
I mean, you could attempt to, but I would not suggest it.
Fine, I won't. So we go to the top of the steps. What do we see?
You see an
Who's that?
acolyte. What?
I'm trying to think. I didn't even get. Did we get that chick's name? I don't even think we get that chick's name, did we?
No, we
Nope.
didn't. No.
Didn't even ask her name.
You see a person, an individual, maybe female, not sure, screaming about following our great lord Tiamat. Only Tiamat will free you.
I walk up to the acolyte and attempt to gain a conversation about general
my
things.
great friend, will you soon wash up Tiamat?
I'm actually here to ask a
Tiamat.
couple questions. A couple of things. One
Only
of your.
if you wash
Why
up
are they
Tiamat
on
will I
top
answer.
of me?
Tiamat, answer me. Tiamat.
Excuse me, lady. I am actually trying to find one of your friends, one of your acolyte friends, who had got me kind of interested in Tiamat. I was wondering if you could help me find them.
Do you know the name?
I do not, but I would recognize their face if I saw them. Is there a place that you gather at that you could take us?
So you wish to join Tiamat and go to the temple?
Not yet.
If you keep moving away from me, I don't think you're a true believer of Tiamat.
Sorry, I just like a little bit of space. You know,
No, not in the
large
Church of Tiamat. There is no space. There is only space for Tiamat.
A church, you say? Could you direct us to this church?
Did I say there was an actual church? Because Tiamat owns all. All is Tiamat.
You mentioned
All is
the church.
Tiamat. Do you see all around you? It belongs to Tiamat.
You mentioned church. How are
The
you
church
scrolling?
refers to our beliefs.
Is there a gathering place that you all commune at?
We gather here. We gather here at night.
Yeah, tonight. Okay. Would our friend be coming to this? Would you all be coming to this event?
We are always available at the Church of Tiamat. Except when our Lord calls us elsewhere.
All right. Thank you for your time. We'll be in touch about learning the ways of Tiamat.
No, we'll just have you now.
I am sorry, I cannot.
Well,
No.
then you may not come to the gathering of the Tiamat. If you do not come now, you will not be allowed to be there.
I face Divas. What are we doing? What should we do?
What are you doing? Are you coming with me?
I tell her that I tell this acolyte we are mere adventurers. We're looking for the followers of Tiamat to help us in our journey. For it is a great honor to help others.
You, young sir, believe in the true Tiamat. I will allow you to be there, but your friend I do not believe is a believer.
He is.
Just a drunk guy become believable.
I think he may be a spy trying to take down the Church of Tiamat.
I would do no such thing.
Why
would I take all the time to take down something so massive, so impregnable It seems impossible to do by one lone man.
I can
I
vouch for him.
simply, simply wish to just meet my friend yet again, and maybe ease my way into teachings.
Oh, yes. What is your friend's name then?
I am sorry to say that I did not have time to gather her name, but I would recognize her face if seen.
Then how is she your friend if you do not know her name?
She had come seeking me with my friend here, not so long ago. I'm sure that if we met again,
You
she
know
would
what?
vouch.
Fine. Then return here at night, and we will determine your fate.
Thank you. Have a good day. I go to move away. I go to buy another drink. I need one after that. So I buy another drink for one more copper
Okay.
piece.
Yep.
And continue to look around the wares for a bit. Kind of window shopping.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna sit down on this bench.
Okay.
I come over to after a little bit. I come over to Jeeves and suggest we go back to the tavern until night arrives.
I agree with this.
Okay. So you return to the tavern. Yeah. Tavern. Where is that word? There it is.
Okay, so on the way to the tavern, do we notice anything happening?
What do you mean?
Anything different? Anybody promoting anything that's happening in the square, or does it seem to be going on about normal business? Because they were saying, she said that they were gathering at the square that night or tonight.
It just seems normal business for the most part.
Okay.
Where the fuck? That's not it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Gotta love mislabels. Okay. Do you want to return to your room, or are you returning to the bar?
I return to the room. Jeeves, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go to the guild hall and inquire with the guildmaster about if there's an associate, if we have a pact with the church.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I go back up
and-
to the room.
Yeah, you're not here. Boop.
Okay.
It is just Jeeves. You're not going to be able to see anything right now, Bird.
Actually, I do see something. I see him.
Oh yeah, you should be able to see what he's doing, but that's about it. Okay. What do you want? Yeah.
I've come to make an inquiry.
About?
Do we have a church? Do we have a pact with the church for helping the guild when times of needs?
We have an affiliation where they don't get in our way.
Ah, would we? So that's the case then. If we were able to bring somebody, if we were able to get help from them, would that uh, would that be okay, or would that go against the code?
That would be perfectly fine if you need to accommodate this.
Thank you, good master.
No problem, yeah.
And so I've been drinking this from last time.
It's fine. I get it. I like to drink too.
I
All
sure.
right.
Thank you, good master. I'm off to go. Have a good day.
Alrighty.
Now I head back to the room.
Okay, so back to the room. And then we'll go to there. Activate. All right. It should be loading to the room here in a second. You're in the room.
Yep, it's up. Okay. So we're up here.
Yep.
We're talking and stuff. Me and him.
Okay.
Jeeves,
Mhm.
I think our best bet is to try to mingle with the event tonight without drawing too much attention to ourselves. Now, that's hard for me, being 7 feet tall. But you seem like you could do a fairly decent job of doing that. What we need is someone who's not such a fanatic, someone who doesn't want to be there but knows the ways. Someone to be willing to help us. Any ideas on how about we could go and do this?
I have one idea. Is that we is crap. I had a brain fart there. Is that we find the one person who has the expression of least want to be there.
Yes, as I said.
So you're gonna you want to question the acolytes individually.
Yes.
In a sense, but we're looking for a particular type of person.
I'm looking for a tall, dark, and handsome man.
No, just someone who doesn't necessarily seem all that enthusiastic about it. Someone who would be more willing to talk about anything but the god, goddess, whatever it would be, godette, god X. I don't know if it has a gender or not. Um, but no, we're particularly looking for someone who doesn't want to be there per se. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Like maybe an orphan who was like forced to grow up in the church and hates it or something. Someone who would be willing to help us get answers.
It's a little too close to home.
This roll.
What?
I'm doing a roll here.
I mean, you could if you want to.
Oh darn, that's an 8. You're not looking for a tall, dark, handsome guy, GM.
Damn it! Damn it! I ain't gonna have no luck with you, man. All right. You can do that if you'd like. All right. So is that your plan right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just mingle around, like he said, and just find the least enthusiastic.
Yeah. Try not to draw too much attention from the fanatics as we can.
All right. So you wait till night and head out to the gathering of the Church of Tiamat.
This is all happening during our short rest, right?
This would be after your short rest at this point.
Okay.
Okay. Do you guys want to end it there, or do you want to continue into that?
I say we end it there because I have to get some rest here soon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I really like this setup.
That's gonna probably actually end running into another 30 minutes to a half hour at least.
Yeah, but I can see how this takes time.
What do you mean? Like how it takes time to get shit done, or like for me to
yeah,
set up
just to go about the whole story and stuff.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like when did we start this?
4 or 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
And like it honestly, the time seems to fly by too. So it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm in the fire.
Yay!
Damn it. No.
So if you want to, Mr. Jeeves, go ahead and actually make your full character on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
I'll import it into Foundry, and when we go to play our next session, you'll have your official character, and we'll kind of just like slide him in there as like that is your character. You know, the guy you're playing right now. Doesn't matter. Like it's not that big of a deal. Like if he's not the exact same guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I'm not too worried about it.
This was fun.
It gets better, honestly. The more you get into your character and the more the story develops, and like the more I can add atmospherical shit to this, the better it gets. Like right now, you guys are just doing like very small setup stuff. Like,
Yeah.
so it gets
We,
way better.
we fought the goblins in the forest, and now we're about to infiltrate a religious cult event.
Yeah, and so like typically the way I do it is I do for like how I do sessions is I'll do like one session where it's more uh RP heavy. So kind of like this
Mhm.
session where there might be a combat, but there's
Yeah.
a lot of just talking, and then I'll do another session where it's much more combat heavy and like just
Right.
basically bounce back and forth. It may take 2 sessions to do all the RP shit to get to the combat heavy stuff because like combat can be much quicker than RP. RP you can take 20 minutes just bullshitting.
Yeah.
So
Starting off dancing on the ale kegs.
yeah. Yeah. Why not? It's not what you do on a weekend?
What I do in my own home is my business.
Yeah. So and like the cool thing is like, okay, I'm just gonna act up. Fuck. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, you should be able to hear
Yeah.
me. I just unplugged my light, whatever. I'm gonna activate the scene just so you guys can see it. So uh-oh.
Yay!
I don't know why you did that, but okay, whatever.
Just for the hell of it.
Okay, so then like what my plan is here. Okay, see how it's daylight, and then we're gonna do this where it's nighttime.
Ooh. I'm assuming there's going to be torches and stuff and a bunch of people.
Yeah, so I think I got rid of your characters, didn't I?
Yeah. 1 second. Give me a second.
Okay.
Right back.
Yep. Da 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 da.
Yeah. So basically, next Sunday is gonna be the official session, right?
Yeah, it should be the official session at that point. Granted, that's up to determined by other individuals because I personally don't care. Like I'll still run shit with you guys like regardless. So all right. Why did it change that back to? Yeah, so like whenever we go to do like sessions, like so typically I try to bring everybody in, but like if like people can't make it, I will make some version of why they can't make it just to make things, fair for everybody else. Because it's not fair if for like you, like say if you're available and Joe Schmo isn't,
Mm-hmm.
to not for you to basically give up your playtime. It's not cool.
That's true.
So
All right,
that
I'm back.
okay.
Okay, before I forget, I'm gonna do a raid right now.
Yep.
Let's me go raid.
All right.
18.5. All right. 10.
So I'm assuming this is the setup you're going for.
Yeah, for the most part. I
Yeah.
mean, it should be dark, like mostly dark.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody looking and listening? This is the raid message. And yeah, anybody ever wants to, in future, if anyone wants to, anything you want to say about this D&D stuff we're doing?
What's that? Were you
Eh,
talking to us?
Yeah, anything you want to say
Oh yeah,
about
so
if anybody wants to join, like any viewer?
yeah, so right now we're playing primarily on the weekends. If you guys would like to reach out and affect the campaign, either donate bits to Jeeves, myself, or any of the other streamers that are gonna be doing this. And just tune in because we're gonna be playing pretty much every weekend is for the foreseeable future.
Okay, perfect. And anybody have a good night, rest well. See you again tomorrow. Obviously not playing D&D, but everybody rest well and have a good day, everybody.